Hello there, this is Ideas on Truth, and I am Lisa Taylor, and thank you so much for joining me. I love doing this, and I just have to, not qualify, but I just want to say that I strive to express my highest understanding of truth, and that is ever evolving, so that something that I posted months ago, years ago, whatever, may not still be the way that I see things. And I'm not talking about anything in particular, but I just want to say that if it seems that I don't understand something, or that you understand it better than I do, or in a different way than I do, my sense of things is ever evolving. So I don't ever mean to offend anybody or make it sound like I know everything, because I am a student. I am absolutely the student here, and I'm just trying to be bold in sharing it all with you. So this is me sort of learning in front of everybody. So being bold, trying to be, fearless about that. So there's this thought that actually was introduced to this idea by an astrophysicist by the name of Lawrence Doyle, and Dr. Lawrence Doyle, and he works at SETI. He also happens to be a student of Christian Science, so he is very versed in not only the physical laws of the universe, but also of the metaphysical laws of divine science, and the combination is truly astounding. So this concept was sparked by something that he said, I don't know, I heard it a month ago or a couple weeks ago, but I think it was a recording that he'd done several years ago. So I honestly don't know when he mentioned this, and it may be something that he says all the time, and I just heard it for the first time. But it is the concept that in the scientific world, people, a long time ago, hundreds of years ago, believed that the Earth was at the center of the universe. And, several hundred years after that, Copernicus, brought it up to the sort of heliocentric concept of the sun being the center of the universe. And now, in the 21st century, I believe it even in the 20th century, scientists got to the point of being that we are in a homogeneous isotropic universe, which basically means there is no center, but that it is ever expanding at all points. So what Lawrence Doyle did for me is he likened man's concept of himself to the geocentric concept of the universe way back when man thought that the Earth was the center of the universe. And so there is this prevalent sense that man is the center of his own universe, that each individual man is the center of his own universe. And expanding that, if we sort of take the example of looking at the physical realm and translate that into the metaphysical realm, if we translate that into a heliocentric sense of the universe, it is like we are saying God is the center of the universe, and we are the rays of light coming out from God. That we are not our own little, ego and head and person, that sort of the earth. I'm sort of thinking of my head as the earth. That the earth is the center of everything, that my being, my sense of myself is at the center of my universe. That the center of my universe is God, the universe, truth, source, and that I am an expression of that. Well, let's take that one step further. Let's take that, following the physical universe model, to the homogeneous isotropic model of being, of identity. And that would indicate that our sense of being is ever expanding, that it doesn't have a central point from which it is expanding, but that it is all points expanding at the same time. So if we've gotten past the idea that we're at the center of the universe, and we've grown to an understanding that we are manifestations of Source, and that we are expressions of Source, like the ray of light that comes out from the sun, we then can go to the next level of understanding, which says that the being state is true in all places, in all times, that there is no time, there is no space. So the omniscient, the all-knowing, all-seeing, all-acting, all-wise, all-loving, and eternal, principle, mind, soul, spirit, life, truth, love, all substance, intelligence. That is the definition of God that you find in the book Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy, the book that I quote all the time. This science of the divine that explains the divine laws. So the all-knowing, all-seeing, all-acting, all-wise, omniscient, eternal, that we are all manifestations, that we are all the expression of that allness, and that our understanding expands as we express, or maybe it's the reverse, as we understand, the expression expands, the expression of that is ever expanding from all points of understanding, from all points of beingness. So it takes away that sense of false ego. It takes away the sense of there being some central being out of which we all come, that we are all one, that we are all one, that we are all of love, that we are all manifestations and expressions of love, of truth, of life, and that our expression of this infinite idea is ever expanding from every point, and there is no point, so I can't really say, I was like stumbling on the word point, because I can't say from every point. There is no time, there is no space. There is only one mind with a capital M. So we are all manifestations of the ever-expanding, ever-inclusive mind. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you because I'm still sort of growing in my understanding and my grasp of this concept. But I love the idea that we are going, that the physical universe has gone from geocentric to heliocentric, geocentric earth-centered, heliocentric sun-centered, to homogeneous isotropic, no center and ever expanding. That model that we've now discovered, I believe, is mirrored in the metaphysical universe. Well, actually, I think that is the expression of what already exists in the real universe of metaphysics, which is mind, mind being all, and we are the ever-present manifestations and ever-expanding conscious manifestations of, expressions of that one mind, which means we are all connected, which means we all express the same source material, the same source qualities. We are all one. It also means that when we understand that and we apply that to our own sense of ourself, our own sense of beingness, that we can overcome fear, separation, anxiety, sense of a lack of purpose, anything that seems to be plaguing us in this realm of illusion that we all get so accustomed to and feel like it's real. Anything that is plaguing us in this realm, we can overcome that by understanding the reality of what's going on, what's truly going on with who we are. Who am I? I am the expression of the all-knowing, ever-present mind, of the all-knowing, ever-present, ever-operative love and truth and principle. So these laws govern my being. These laws govern my identity. These laws are my identity. I am the expression of love. I am the manifestation and expression of truth. When I express truth, when I express goodness, when I express love, that is when reality is seen. When something is expressing less than that, then it is an illusion, because it can't possibly be expressing less than what is all, what is ever present. So if there's something less than the allness of good, it has to be an illusion, because there is nothing more than all. So anyway, that is my thought tonight. I am growing with these ideas. I am sort of sitting with it and letting it go over in my thought, and I'm letting it expand from no center. I'm just letting it expand and be more and fill more of my thinking. And I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to know if you like this idea, if you like this concept. Definitely email me at ideasontruth@gmail.com. Put comments below if you so choose. Always like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, which I know you probably already have. And thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you again next time. Lots of love.